Hey, this is episode 280, Mentors Matter. So if you already don't know, I kind of got involved in the fire service as a teenager. I was an explorer / cadet, different terminology for different areas. But we got started young there, right? My department now actually has that program. We've started and stopped it a couple times, but it's up and going again. And one of the challenging parts in having these programs is that you have to have people willing to put in the time for it, right? We all get busy with our lives. Well, this is a story how I got started, right? There was a gentleman, and he ran the cadet program at the department I was with, and it was pretty large, and it had been going on for many, many years. Actually, I think they had a couple of guys that ended up being chief of the department that started as explorers / cadets, whatever you want to call them, right? So I've stayed in contact with this individual over the years. Something he always shared with us in the state of Illinois, if you're not a full-time firefighter by the time the age of 35, you can't become one. There's an age top out, right? So by the time he got around to it, it never really worked out, right? He took his prevention route, and he liked being involved in the fire service, and he still helped out around the department, especially with the explorers, right? So he actually texted me the other day, and I'm trying to read of it, is I am so damn proud of you. I really am. I never made grade or rank, but you did. So I'm satisfied with that. Thanks. And, it was kind of touching, because I know that was something that bothered him. He wanted to go career, so just being a volunteer for things. Never got that opportunity, but he's good with the fact that he's helped mentor people, probably hundreds, if not thousands of us over the years, right? And so that was pretty cool, and my response to him was, it's not about the title, it's about the people you've impacted. I'm proud of you. And that's really what it's about. I notice, younger generations, hey, how soon can I make this rank, make that rank? Dude, to me, it's not about the title. I actually have promoted higher than I originally planned. It just sort of, things change, and you're like, hey, I want to try this out. I know as a younger guy I used to think, maybe a certain rank is the best, but, there's pros and cons to every position. And I always thought that if you focus on just doing a good job where you're at, you set yourself for success, but it's also about people you've impacted. So that's pretty cool. I've had some flack, I guess, in the past because of written the book and the podcast, stuff like that. And maybe it's hurt me in ways because of people's perspective, but the fact that it's helped so many over the years, it's worth it. That's just what it's about. You try to pass it on to the next generation, so they have to start from scratch, right? Because if we got to start over every 10, 15, 20, 30 years, we're not going to make any progress, right? There's a reason we did the things we did, and mentors matter, right? So I kind of want to share that story because that was someone that was very involved early on, and I wanted them to realize the impact they made for me, right? So kind of lesson of the day is it's not about rank, it's about the people you've influenced. So focus on who you're influencing, the example you're setting for others, and I think that's much more important than what title it says next to your name or how many bugles you have or something like that. So that's what I got for you guys. I hope you got something out of this episode. If you did, do me a favor and share it with somebody else. But as always, head over to johnlovato.com. Check out some of our free resources out there. We have you set you up for success. We have training plans. I kind of share the things I've been doing to keep myself a little bit more healthy. And just kind of best practices. So head over there, check it out, tell me what you think. As always, I'll talk to you next time.